you all doing? I hope you are all well, whatever you are doing and wherever you are in the world. As you can see where I am, we're in my conservatory now doing this. It is beautiful blue skies behind me. So I'm going to take full advantage of that and we're going to enjoy the back garden today. But I have just had my Tesco weekly food shop delivered. I have put us on a £75 a week grocery food shop budget for this month. And I will tell you at the end of this video whether I managed to stay in that budget or not. As well as I will tell you the meal plan. We are now on the April half term for the children. For anyone that isn't in the UK, over the Easter period, the kids have a couple of weeks off of school. So I've got to feed my 4 for a week, or for 2 weeks. But I don't think that'll be a bad thing because they can help eat our way through the freezers. There's a lot of stuff in the freezers that they could just put in the air fryer, or I can put in the air fryer for them to help use up the food in there. And using up a lot of the food in the pantries and cupboards that need using as well. So that comes in handy. And we have got birthdays next week and a lot of exciting things happening next week. So stay tuned for that one. Yeah, we're in the conservatory. I laid it out on the table. So I'm going to show you what I got. I'll put the prices on the screen for you and I will put the price at the end. Tell you whether I stayed in budget and I'll tell you the meal plan. So let's go on and show you what I've got, shall we? Okay, so this is everything that I have bought to get us through the week alongside what I already have in the house. So we will start over the back. We have a box of 12 packets of wet wipes. Nathan is potty training, but when you have grubby toddlers, wet wipes always come in handy. So we had run out of ours down to the last packet, so I've picked up a box of them. Got a punnet of strawberries. I did order the ones that I ordered last week, the 2 for £4, because they were gorgeous, they were. But they were out of stock apparently, so they substituted it for these ones. Not a problem. Nathan will not have a problem with any type of strawberry. Then we have some some romaine heart lettuces for the tortoises and side salads this week. I got some kale for the tortoises and guinea pigs, which I need to go uncover because Chloe's not here, so I'll go uncover them. So that's for them. Then I got some wild rocket for the tortoises. Some spring onions to go with our side salads, because I like a bit of a bite on our salads. We have this strong lettuce mix that I haven't bought before. It was on club card, so I've picked that one up for us to try. And again, the tortoises will have some of that. Although, look at my weed collection over there. Yes, that is what the tortoises are loving at the moment. I'm not growing plants this year, I'm growing weeds. But yeah, they'll have that as well as salad mix. Cauliflower head for dinner tonight. A head of broccoli for tonight's dinner. 2 large cucumbers for sandwiches this week, as well as side salads. Because I have roughly meal planned lunches this week and breakfasts, so that I can work our way through the cupboards. And this week we will be having sandwiches for a couple of lunches. We've got some carrots for tonight's dinners and for the guinea pigs. Another head of broccoli for another night's dinners this week. 10 bananas, because where it is the half term, the fruit bowl is on site. Nathan will go through these like anything. We have loads of apples that I've just pulled out of the fridge because I had surplus apples in the fruit bowl and they've all gone now because they're in Nathan's sight. I've pulled the apples from the fridge and put them in the fruit bowl, so he'll start working his way through that. With my kids, if food's on site, they'll eat that rather than going to the cupboards. So I will put the fruit bowl in the middle of the island for everyone to see. I've got Hayley some easy peelers to go in that fruit bowl. And then I've got some grapes. I'll wash them, prep them and put them on the island. And then the kids will snack on them rather than just going to the crisp box and all that lot. I did try getting some melons this week, but you can't buy them. I don't know what's going on. There's like a melon shortage in the UK? Does anyone know? I might nip into Aldi and grab a couple towards the end of the week, but for now they've got all this fresh fruit, so that'll be great. Their grapes are on offer still at the moment, so I've got some black and some red to stay at home for the kiddies and myself, and then Steve will take these green ones to work with him. I got 2 lots of 4 pints of milk for breakfast cereal and milkshakes. We got 2 loaves of white bread for sandwiches and to go alongside a dinner this week. Then, as a nice little treat, I got some mini party mixy stuff bits for those. I think there's one lunchtime I won't be in, so it'll be easy for them to just grab these out and pick a mix sort of lunch. These mini barbecue pork sausage rolls, Chloe's had these before. She said they're absolutely gorgeous, so I've picked up some of them. Some normal sausage rolls, they were 2 for $3.50. Then I got some mini beef pasties and then some mini pork cocktail sausages. So they'll go out on the island. Before I go out, I'll have Nathan with me, so it's just the 2 big ones and Hayley at home for only for like half hour, but it'll be over lunchtime, and then that'll be when they choose to be hungry. So I'll sort it all out before I go. Some sausage rolls for lunches, some fridge raiders for Nathan, some baby plum tomatoes for side salads, cabbage for tonight's dinner, some blueberries because Nathan hasn't had blueberries for a little while, so I've picked them up. Some wafer thin roast chicken and some wafer thin ham. That is for the sandwiches on a couple of days this week. Then this is new, and I thought this looked really nice. Lemon and wild blueberry shortbread mix. Yummy, yummy. Yes, I have got a lot of cake mixes and cookie mixes that I will be working my way through during the half term. But I wanted to get these as well because these looked absolutely gorgeous. Pick them up. The few bits of frozen I've got 2 of these creamy chicken bakes because I've got 2 boxes of the steak bakes in my freezer, as well as some cook at home sausage rolls. So I was going to cook these up for lunches this week, them as well as the steak ones. Some breaded chicken nuggets for Nathan, some more of the Richmond thick sausages, they're still on offer. And then part of my Tesco challenge this month, if I spend up to certain levels I get extra points, and I've exceeded that. But these are great to have in the freezer for those quick and last minute dinners that change of plans. So I've got them. Wanted some white muffin cases because they keep sending me the coloured ones. Finally got my hands on some white ones for when I do some baking. Some triple chocolate hot cross buns. We haven't had hot cross buns for a while, and obviously it is coming up Easter, and I thought the family would definitely like the triple chocolate ones, so I've picked them up. 2 lots of tinned sweet corn, 2 lots of the peeled plum tomatoes, they are to go alongside dinners this week. A velvet vanilla Betty Crocker cake mix, that is to make my cousin a birthday cake. These are on offer better than the price I paid last time I bought them. These are down to $1.25, I'm pretty sure. I'll put the price on the screen, but I'm pretty sure off the top of my head they're $1.25. And I thought these would be great for me and the kids to make. I've got a box of each of these in the cupboard, but one box won't be enough. So I'll just match them up and I get them. Then I got some garlic sauce, some ketchup and some beef gravy. They're for the pantry, they're what I needed. So that is everything that we got from Tesco's this morning. And I will turn the camera around and show you, or tell you our meal plan and how much it all cost. Okay, so I'm sitting back down. I've got my meal planner here. I love this book. Hang on, look. It's not at all sponsored. I bought the box of these to help organise my life. And I've been going, as I've been reallocating my cupboards, I've been writing down what I've got and what I haven't got and trying to work a meal plan around that. So I've got it all here, and as I said, I've meal planned loosely breakfast and lunches as well, so that we can work our way through what we've got. So later on I'm going to make a big batch of pancakes, both American style and like crepe style, because if I make a big batch of them, then they can go in the fridge and the freezer. Well, they won't make it to the fridge, and then the kids just pull out what they want at breakfast time, and that will use up our pancake mix that I've got in the cupboard, and it will use up a lot of our eggs that I've got in the fridge, as well as all the toppings and everything that I've got in the pantry. So they have pancakes this week. I've got some crumpets and some pain au chocolats in the breakfast box, and then we've got loads of cereal that I want the kids to work their way through. For lunches, there's going to be sandwiches, there's pot noodles, there's soup, there's the slices and sausage rolls, as well as mug shots and just loads of stuff like that. There's loads of stuff. I haven't bought no crisps because I want them to work their way through the crisp box, and then when they start back at school, there'll be a fresh stock in there. And then for dinners this week, tomorrow, because today's Sunday, I start the meal plan from tomorrow, which will be Monday. That's when you will see this video. I'm going to do the chicken curry that I didn't get around to cooking last week with the naan breads that I didn't use last week. They're in the cupboard, they're still good. Tuesday, we're going to do a fry-up / breakfast for dinner. Everyone calls it something different. Here we have sausage, bacon. I've got some hash brown bites in the freezer that I want to use up. The tinned tomatoes for me, toast, lots of eggs that I've got in the fridge. So that will be that dinner. Then I've got a big pulled pork joint. So I've got itchy nose. A pulled pork joint in the freezer. I'm going to pull that out with part baked rolls and some homemade wedges or chips. I will find something else in the freezer for me because I'm not a big pulled pork person, but the rest of the family are. Then I've got lots of fajita kits, taco kits and all that lot in the cupboard. So I've put fajitas and salad as well as couscous or savoury rice. Then I've got pie. I've got a couple of pies in tins that I had in my stockpile. I'm going to cook all them up, and then I'm going to have, I think there's steak pie with spuds and veg. I've put spuds because I don't know how I'm going to do them, whether it be mash, boiled, roast, or just diced up. So I've just put spuds. And then Saturday, I've got a few of the ready cooked, like stir fry mixes, ready meals that you can get from Iceland. I've got a few of them in the freezer, so I'm just going to pull them out and cook them up. And then Sunday we'll be back down to a roast. So that will be exciting. Although Sunday, thinking about that now, Sunday might change. Don't know. We might have to reevaluate the Sunday roast. We'll see. We'll see how chaotic next Sunday will be because something exciting is happening. Yes, exciting. Stay tuned for that one. But that is the meal plan. And I will put on the screen for you now how much all this lot cost me. So as you can see, I did stay under my weekly food budget. I don't think I'm going to need to go get anything else this week. So all fingers crossed we can stick with it this week. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry I've waffled on a little bit and it's been a bit chaotic. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. It helps me out so much. And it will tell you every time I upload a new video, so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos or future news or anything exciting that may be happening. Hint, hint. I hope you have a great week. I hope the kids have fun on their half term, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.